So this is the second part of the unit circle explanation, and in this part we're going to go over to how you'll complete the DeltaMath assignment. So you are given the unit circle, which I uploaded onto Google Classroom. It should look like this, the one that you have. Standard unit circle. It's got all of the degrees filled in the inner circle, and then the radians, and then the coordinate pairs. So this is what you're going to use. Also note, and I also said this in the video the first time, is that the cosine comma sine part of this, the cosine corresponds to the x and the sine corresponds to the y coordinate. So important that you note those. All right. So our first question is we're supposed to move this green dot to the appropriate angle, and then we're supposed to find whatever trig function it tells us to find. So the first thing is going to be to drag this to the location and radians, which is 2 pi over 3. So what you're going to want to do is find where 2 pi over 3 is on your circle. 2 pi over 3 is right here, just past the half pi. This is equivalent to like 4 pi over 6, if you will. So we're going to drag our green dot there. Right? And then we're going to find the sine of that. Now remember, the sine corresponds to the y coordinate. X comma y corresponds to the cosine of theta comma the sine of theta. So just like x comes before y in the alphabet, cosine comes before sine in the alphabet. So if we're asked for the sine of a coordinate, that means we want the y coordinate. Essentially what this is asking is find the y coordinate at 2 pi over 3 on unit circle. Find the y coordinate at that point. So we just go over 2 pi over 3 right here. The y coordinate, let me draw for some reason. The y coordinate at 2 pi over 3 is radical 3 over 2. So that's all we're going to do is type in radical 3 over 2. Then we go to the next one. The next one is cosine of pi over 6. So the first thing you want to do is locate where pi over 6 is. You might remember pi over 6 is actually just the first line that you come to. It's right there. The cosine of that, you might want to refer back to your thing. So here's pi over 6. The cosine represents the x coordinate. Okay, so x coordinate is radical 3 over 2. So we're just going to type that in. Just make sure you're doing both of these. Going to do another one. 5 pi over 3. So you might not know off the top of your head where 5 pi over 3 is. Hopefully you can figure out a general idea. Let's go to 5 pi over 3 is right here. And we're asked for, I believe, the cosine, right? Yeah, cosine of 5 pi over 3. So we're going to drag it to here, and then the cosine represents the x coordinate. So we're just going to type in a half. Drag it around to here, 5 pi over 3. And we write 1/2. So this is about it, guys. Next one is 11 pi over 6. So we go to where that is on the unit circle. That's going to be right here. Right, 11 pi over 6. And we were asked for the cosine of that. Cosine is the x coordinate. So we're just going to type in radical 3 over 2. Just make sure you use the correct sign if there is a sign that you need to type in. The next one will make this a little bit harder. We'll throw in some tangents, things like that. But for this one, you're just going to identify pi over 3, go where that is. It's right up here. And then either the x if it's cosine and the y if it's sine. So that's about it. But do reach out to me if you have questions. Remember, there's also these help videos as well. So good luck.